Alright guys, welcome to a laggy part of my world. As you can tell, um, this is my village, Spawn Village, because Spawn, as you may or may not know, is just over there. Um, so yeah, I'll just show you around to the different places. Starting off over here, I guess. This is one of the most recent buildings I've built. Get to that in a minute, but this is my house. I know I've got like a hobbit hole type bed area over there, but this is my real house. This is my property. It's got a nice garden. Um, Inside it's got a furnace, crafting bench, just down there. Upstairs is the bedroom with a chest full of amazing stuff, and an inner chest full of pretty average stuff. Oh, and here we can sleep, hang out. People can crash here and we can just have a lot of fun. If I was that type of guy, which I'm not. Excuse me. Over here is a firework house. Now, I think I'll come to this at the end, but basically, under the this loch is a firework show, and I can control this from up there. And we might do a fireworks show at the end just to round things off, because I've made a backup anyway, so I'm gonna reinstall it. Sorry, restore it. That's it. This is a chicken shack. This is kind of like the Wild Western saloon type of thing. You know, you come in, you want chicken, you can have chicken because there's a lot of it. There's tables to eat at. It's quite good. Again, this is one of these pointless things. You know, I know a lot of people wouldn't like to build such stuff, but you know, it's Minecraft and you can do really just what Minecraft allows you to do such stuff, and I just find that pretty cool. Build stuff like this. What's around the back? Yep, coal. Okay, so as you hear, chickens. This I was going to tell you about earlier is actually that track that goes from my chicken farm. See, chicken farm there, and this brings the chicken to here. Now the reason I know I kind of just built it for effect, to be honest, but it does help. You know, you can get like a double chest full of chicken here in no time. It saves a lot of time running instead of running back and forward. So excuse me, that works quite well. Over here, as you can see, is a horse stable. Um, it's got 3 horses in it at the minute because I've not found any mules or donkeys. Hopefully that day will come. Hopefully. I'm not holding out hope though, because I've not found a mushroom biome yet. If I've not found one of those, I might not find one of these, so you never know. I'll just take you down this path. This path leads out of the village. By the way, I plan on extending this village so it will spread out a bit more, but over here, this will eventually lead to another village, and it actually leads to one of my builds in the far distance, like a couple thousand blocks. Got a nice wee bridge there, which I think is kind of cool. The path ends at the other end, but I'll come to that in just a moment. Oh, knocking my mouse about. First we shall look at the rest of the village, because there's a lot more buildings to go through, and a lot more lag to experience. This is my newest thing, definitely. This is a flower shop. Was it flower market? It's basically just a storage room for flowers. So this is the counter where you pay at. I just had to include it. I just had to. But yeah, in here we've got all sorts of flowers, and it's a storage room, I guess, so it works in that sort of a way. Over here we have the aquarium with its vast diversity of marine life. I've only ever named one thing in the game, and that's this guy, the squid. And I named him Henry. Age 13, from Norway. Yep, do not feed. I don't know why I picked Norway. I don't even know if squid come from Norway, but whatever. I think it's funny, so. Where's he gone? There he is. So yep, he's the only guy I've name tagged yet. This may be an aquarium, but it also doubles up as a fishing place. So you can go out in the pier, chuck this into the river, and fish. It's going to take ages, I know it. Come on. I always got a stack of fish doing this for about half an hour. So yeah. Obviously there's more efficient ways of getting food, but... oh, yes! Alright. Fishing over. Mission accomplished. Alright, I don't have any food on me either. This is a blacksmith's. Smithy. It's got an automatic smelting system, which I have actually used before to smelt nether brick. This used to be full of coal and stuff, but it's lacking in it now. And it's got stuff around the edges with anvils and that to repair stuff, as you would get in smithies. So that's pretty cool. Smithies right there. This over here is the Happy Haggis bar slash hotel, well, inn you would call it. This is an inn. So this is kind of the eating area down here, with the bar. Oh, we got a few things behind the bar. Jeez, this is the likest building of them all. Do I have any coal in here actually? No. I thought I did. I always have to check stuff, furnaces, chests, even crafting benches I have to check, which is quite funny, but... Up here we've got the bedrooms, we've got the blue room, we've got the orange room, we've got the green room, we've got the yellow room, and we got the red room. And all of these rooms have got balconies where you can look out over the village. Just shut that door there. Oh. And there's one big balcony at the far end here, which offers another likewise good view of the village. Alright. Anyway, just going to take you out to the next build, which is this thing over here. This is the museum. I have no idea where I got the inspiration for this from, but I really like it. This is actually... Remember how I showed you in the first episode my first attempt at this world before I restarted it? Well, this is actually what's under this. Oh, excuse me. There are a couple of rooms here. This used to be the storage room, but it is now the museum. Well, the first floor of the museum. We've got every type of villager from pre 1.8. And I know we're in pre 1.8, as you can see in the top left there, but still, it's pre 1.8 villagers. Got the farmer, priest, butcher, librarian, and this guy, the smithy. The smithy. Got every type of record here, with one in the chest to play. Over here we've got every colour of wool, glass, stained glass, and clay block, which I try to make it kind of like the Vex maps, but obviously you don't look for the wool, it's capture, get the wool, not get the clay or get the glass, so it's not exactly like, but I know I kind of like it. And at the far end of what used to be my old storage room is a map of my village, well, the map of Spawn Village. So as you can see, we are here. This is my base here. That's the village of the village with the villagers there, my farms, my house. There's the bridge there. Must remember to go to that thing as well. Map of spawn, that's right. Spawn is right there, almost. It's just off centre. Base is in the centre, but spawn is slightly north of that. And we'll go to this area afterwards. So that's that. There's other floors, but they don't have anything on them. Excuse me. Actually, I think we'll go down one more floor because that will take us to... Yeah, I remember this. This was my train track, so I've not fully got rid of stuff here. But this is still very much part of my world. The old order of things is gradually getting eradicated, and the new one is coming. The new one is engulfing it, rather. Yeah, it's turning night. We'll have to book a room in at the inn or something. So over here we have got the town hall, village hall. It doesn't do anything. It's just here. I think I might make it do something in the future, but right now I'm not really sure what I want it to do. As you see, we've got gravel paths. Do I have a bed? No, I don't. Where's the nearest ender chest? I wonder. It's over here. Okay, I'll cross the river and show you what's over there. Got a wee bit of a grandstand here. Oh, and look at this. This is a great view. This is a nice bench here you can sit on, and your view's blocked by sugar cane. That's just brilliant. This is a warehouse kind of thing, so I store a lot of my surplus items in here. So things like dirt, more dirt, even more dirt, bones, burnt flesh, which I don't actually have any of, ender pearls, you know, things like that is what's stored here. I think I've got netherrack here. Seems to have a lot of ender pearls though. So that's my warehouse. Over here I have this is my factory, my brewing factory. This is where I get the brew from. I've not properly used this yet, or else I don't think I have, but most of the ingredients are here and things like that, and it'll be up and functioning very soon. I'll just sleep because it's better in daytime. Schmeizies. Alright, and we're moving on. I really like how this building looks actually. Maybe it's slightly too high, but I'm not sure about this, but I'll leave others to judge on that. There's probably a better way I could have done it. As we keep going down the path, to our left here is a similar wheat farm to that of my 1.7 base. We'll just keep going along, and we'll go up later to see what's on the other side here. But over here is a barn. Right now the only thing I store in it is, seeds, but this will be full of stuff in due course, as I've got a lot. I'm running out of space on the farm. This is bigger watermelon and pumpkin farm than the ones that I have in my base. And here we have a cow farm and a pig farm, which are not really working at the minute because I've not properly bred them. Now so much my wheat farm. We have a potato farm, a tatty farm. Can get lots of tatties from there actually. Oh, poison potatoes. My favourite. And over here we've got carrots. And once again we should have quite a lot of these. Yep, we do. So that's basically the village, and a place that's quite a wee bit out of the village, which I said I'd have to remember to show you, is one of these. This is a pretty efficient mob system, which will probably not fully render in, but it goes way, way up there. But this also doubles up as a record studio. So basically down here in if the lever is up, it will be a mob farm, so the mobs will fall, die, and then things will go in here for me to add to my collection. If the lever's down, they go to the record farm. So basically, a skeleton would spawn in here if this light is turned. If that is turned, is switched, then skeleton should spawn in there. This will go up and mobs will fall down here, crash, and the skeleton there'll be one hit kill, so the skeleton will just shoot them, and that can give you a lot of records. When I say a lot of records, I mean a lot of records. I remember how I spoke to you about mob armor. Well, I've got a lot of that too, a lot of mob drops, just by things like that. Spare records in there. Even witches drop a fair amount of stuff. One of the other things I made in the village was a church, because I'm a Christian and I do believe in God, and I believe God wants us to honour Him in all we do. So for me that includes Minecraft. So I didn't build this. I know, in a way, well, it is idolatry, obviously, to worship a building, but this is not really. This is just a symbol. It's a symbol to show that, show my love of Christ, and yeah, it's got just a traditional look about it, and that. Well, actually, in some ways it doesn't look anything like a church, but I know that's what it's meant to symbolise. So yep, that is the church of the village, the local parish church.